What's up, guys? Another beautiful day, another beautiful video. So today we're gonna talk about how do you even automate outreach and how are you gonna get more leads? And I want to give you like a simple overview of the strategy that you need to employ because nowadays content is just king. And when it comes to using content, like a content funnel, there are, let's say, kind of nuances that you need to think about. So ideally, in a good world, we want to have people who are actually qualified to work with. And what we do with our content is we want to attract those people. So a lot of people have this idea where they want to go out and find some people. But this is kind of annoying because you're gonna go out, talk to people, call people, send them cold emails, and at some point it's just really, really frustrating. What you want to do is you want to have people coming to you, right? You want to coming to you. And content is the mechanism to do so. So let's talk about it. Now, the first part when it comes to content is to build a content funnel. You need traffic. I mean, you need someone who is gonna come to you, right? Like someone like this. I love arrows here. But you need to generate some traffic. And how do you generate traffic? Well, you can generate YouTube content. You can do tutorial videos, 20 to 30 minutes. You can talk about case studies. You can talk about examples. You can talk about step-by-step implementations. You can do Instagram content, whatever. You can just post content. Now, the thing is, you need to think about what kind of content you want to post. Because if I'm just going to post a video about me talking about my day, whatever, no one's going to listen. The reason why you are watching this video is because I'm giving you some value. Like you are watching this video because you think that I'm going to give you something, like some knowledge that is going to be beneficial for your life. And that's the key of good content. You want to give someone something that they're actually gonna, benefit from. Now, when you have their attention, if you have some traffic, you want to build a relationship with those people. You can't just do one video and just say, hey, buy my stuff. I mean, but you need to get their, let's say, trust first. And how do you do it, right? If you're starting out, you need to somehow get that trust. So you can do it by sending like sales assets, like templates, let's say. If you're like in the AI niche, for example, just send them like a prompt. Like if you are really, really like trying to find people who are more into like AI, maybe they want to build an AI agency, you can send them like a list of prompts, like system prompts, user prompts, whatever. Give them some guides, for example, send them some PDFs. Also, when it comes to building relationships, you can build relationships just by talking with them, right? If you're talking to someone for a longer time, you're gonna like them, like most well, likely like the person even more. So there are tools out there that you can use to do outreach, also to like have conversations. You can employ AI agents to your chats to have better conversations. You can have like a VA do the talking. You can have like a growth operator, or you can have like a software. There are a lot of ways you can enhance your DMs. So yeah. Also like email sequences. If you actually want to send some emails, not in the context of actually cold emails, but for example, if you have like an email list, right? You get some traffic, you put them into your email list. Now you can send them some training or even case studies like before. Just send them free stuff. Give them some value so they actually trust you more as a person. And especially this part is like super, super important. Like you need to understand that this phase of building up the relationship is actually really, really important. And it takes a lot of time. It can actually take a lot of time to build the trust where you can get to this point. It can take months, weeks, years, even maybe. It depends on your own situation, on your own brand. So, yeah. And after you have their trust, after you have a good relationship with those people, you can actually, convert them to the sale. And it's actually more simple than you think. In the end, you just want to talk to them, maybe have a call, like a 15-minute discovery call, try to analyze their situations, their problems, trying to see if you can actually give them some advice, give them some value. And then you're just gonna pitch your own service. So yeah. Now, since this relationship process is so important, let's talk about the steps that you need to take to actually go from here to here. So there's this concept of the value bank. It basically means that if you offer someone a lot of value, for example, if you have a friend and you pay for his meal when you go out, he's gonna feel more like obliged to pay for the next meal because you gave him something, you gave him some value, which is the same idea when it comes to building audiences. You want to give them so much value that they actually, have this feeling that they want to give something back because it's just so good what you're giving. And you can build up this bank by giving tutorials, doing content like this. Right now, I'm talking to you and I'm getting you trust because you're watching this video and you're getting some value out of it. And the more videos you watch from me, the more value you get, the more you're going to trust me because you're going to see me more. You're going to see how I'm talking. You see the things that I'm explaining, and you're going to see like that I have like things that I can give you. Also, yeah, community Q&A sessions, a lot of ways you can do. Now, when you build up this bank, at some point you want to take something from it. It's like you have a job, you get some money, like your salary each month, and then you want to take something out of the bank. It's the same with building an audience. At some point you need to, convert those people. So you can do like a CTA, you can do like, DM outreach, you can do promotions. And you have to think it like this. If you, for example, do CTAs all the time, if you promote every day, at some point it's going to get annoying, right? Ideally, you want to have like a good ratio where you just give value and then you do the pitch or the conversion at some other point. But ideally, you want to give way more value. And then if you ask someone, for something, they're going to be way more, let's say, down to actually buy your service. So yeah, you want to have this guy. You start out here. Yeah, actually, it's an image. Oh, it works okay. Start out here. And you want to take the guy to this place. And it's going to take a while. So you want to create more content. You want to build some relationships in the DMs, and you want to build up this relationship equity until it's the point where you can actually, in this case, go for the ask. And at that point, it's going to be highly likely that they actually want to buy from you. And yeah. So thank you for listening for this video. I hope you like my beautiful drawings. And if you want me to apply this framework to your specific situation, just comment it down below. And then I'm going to make a video just for your own specific situation. Please be as specific as possible in the comments so I can make the best possible video for you. So yeah, thank you for listening and see you next time.